Micah Van and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Gala and welcome back to the ongoing campaigns of Heroes of Might and Magic 5. As promised, after the end and conclusion of the Haven campaign and the fall of Nikolai and the rise of Queen Isabel, we now join Agreal. Agreal or Agral? I think it's Agreal. As he continue his... Oh, it is Agreal. It's written right there, Gally. As we continue on his quest. I say continue. We start his quest with Mission 1, the Betrayal. Agreal, who has failed the task given to him by the Demon Sovereign, is being hunted by the Griffin army under Godric. Death follows him closely, and his future is uncertain at best. The Demon Lord will have to find a way out of his situation. Do we want Necklace of the Lion, Lion Spirit, 4 attack for wearing the crown, necklace and cape? That one only increases our morale by 1. We can have 8 Cerberus, which is, I assume, the plural of Cerberus, or we can have 3 hell charges. I'm going to go those. And we're in. There he is. Absolute hunk of a man.
What news of our enemies?
Strong Griffin forces block all the major roads between us and the city of Gehenna.
Gehenna.
Our scouts have reported an elite unit led by Godric that snaps at our heels.
Godric? I thought that Isabel would want to take my head herself.
Isabel? She has departed in tears, taking her favorite corpse to its funeral. Godric has become her instrument of vengeance. And he wants you alive.
So, no friendly towns, no reinforcements, and no chance to rest. Nothing like a little challenge to spice up a dull week, huh?
Alrighty. I have slowed down the movement speed of the heroes and the enemy heroes and the battle to hopefully make it just a little less jarring for those dropping in. What actually is our quest? I did not look. Oh, get over there, I assume. Red Keymaster tent and a monolith. Oh, and there's a blue garrison. Maybe that's where we're going. Or that's where we're going. I don't know. Let's have a look. Scenario information. Betrayal. Find a route to Sheog. The chase is on and Agreal's life depends upon it. Godric is tirelessly pursuing the remains of the demon army, and Agreal's fate is uncertain. How will the demon sovereign react to the news of Agreal's failure? Say Agreal more, people, come on. But there's a little choice for Agreal. The lands of the demons, Sheog, are the only place where he can find shelter from the wrath of the Empire, and he must survive. Alright, so we're just heading out. How many troops have we got? 1 Pit Lord, that's pretty damned good. 33 Cerberus, 15 Succubi, and 50 Familiars. So, neat little army. There's 10 to 19 of them, and they'll give us increased movement speed over land. See, that's one of those things, isn't it? They put that there knowing full well that you're going to think, oh, is it worth it? And 9 times out of 10, it is not worth it. Agreal has basic sorcery, which speeds up the hero's casting in combat. Interval between 2 spells is reduced by 12%. That's not bad, is it? And of that, he has arcane training. Reduces casting cost of all spells by 20%. That's good. He also can learn dark magic, and his specialty is that every unit in our army has increased initiative, which is, of course, what decides who goes when in the turn order. Oh, I will take logistics. Thank you very much. That increases our movement speed over land. Right, I'm assuming south, so let's go this way. Do we actually have any enemies? Yes, blue and orange. Oh, interesting. Some crystals. You'll note all of our resources along the top if you've never played a Heroes of Might and Magic game before. And then we jump into battle. So do let me know if the speed is better. And for me, the speed will be slow, but for you, it should now be a little more familiar, or not familiar, that's not the right word. It should be a little easier to deal with. Nothing is going to move lightning fast. But anyway, familiar is our turn 1, or our level 1 unit. Upgraded, of course. All of these, except the Succubus and the Pit Lord, are upgraded, so only half of these are upgraded. Our new leader is not a might hero, he is a magic hero. Ergo, he fires a missile rather than attacks. Or I can cast weakness, and it will make them cast less damage, but no, we don't need that. So there we go. He shoots a little spell at them, which does absolutely sod all, and we're left to try and get the others to come in. But we have the Pit Lords who cast spells. There we Yeah. When I first got this game, I played it on a computer that couldn't actually handle the graphics. And that little animation that just played when the Pit Lord did his stand-up thing, and it did those like sort of purple lines coming out of him, they would freeze onto my screen because it couldn't actually render them properly. And I always remember it, even now. Back in the day when I was getting into the computer scene, I used to have to borrow my sister's laptop to do anything because it was more powerful than anything I had. Oh wow, Paladin Godric has a huge army. I feel like it zooms in every single time. I bet they'll join us. Yes. Oh, I've done it again. No, get the gold. There we go, we got some demons now. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, that was bio creatures. And hopefully those imps will join us as well. And then we're out on the road, and we're down at the garrison, which is absolutely not the way to go. I think the only way out is going to be across that little river up there. So we might have gone the wrong way here, everyone, but stay tuned, as long as Godric doesn't catch up to us. Oh, hello. Who's this? Rutger. Come and join me. Yes, nice. How do we go right, then? Is it up that way, or is that going to take us right? Oh, it's such a gamble, isn't it? Go this way. Take me right, take me right. No. Oh, maybe. Look, there's some knight, swordsmen, paladins. Can't remember what they're called. Get some gold, though. Might need to buy more stuff on the way. Ah, yes, we can get through this way. We've just got to fight these buggers. Get the demons out in front. I like to normally have a gap between everyone, just in case they can cast any kind of spell. And also, once you've set your formation, it defaults to that every time from then on, so... Once you're there... What are they called? I can't remember. It'll tell us in a second. Squires! They're called squires, yes. Nice. Everybody move up, move up. They're coming. Give us a spell, old bean. Only kills 2. Goodness. That's not very good, is it? Unfortunately as well, this game, whereas I think Hero 7 does add it, this game does not have flanking as a feature. So you just want to attack normally wherever you can get them. But in later games they include flanking as an additional aspect of the game. Ooh. Basic destructive is always normally useful. That'll let us move faster though. Slow spell is granted mass effect to the slow and area effect to confusion. Let's go basic. Get some more. Ah, nice. Here it is 20% of normal spell damage against otherwise resistant creatures. Oh. Oh, but it's better if we don't earn destruction. No. Oh, go on then, Master of Storms. And they're going to join us. No, they're not, because it's not. We can't reach them at the end of this turn. But Godric doesn't seem to be gaining on us, but this other person, Rutger, I don't know how good he is. Now, as I did with the Haven one, I will hope to only do one campaign mission per episode. But if a campaign mission requires more than one episode, that's fine. But if a campaign mission, such as this one, for example, ends up only being about 25 odd minutes, I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to do the videos be half and half unless they're covering 2 missions. And again, this time I will see this one till the end, of course, and then we'll take stock at the end and see if we want to carry on to the next one or not. Oh, the skeleton archers haven't done much damage, have they? You are useless. But that's good, because you're not on my team. Another fireball, please. Nice. This is my least favourite faction, I have to say. After the humans of Haven, then I am a big fan of the elves and the dwarves, of course, who... the dwarves and Haven kind of vie for my favourite. I think the dwarves probably just clinch it, but then the elves and the humans, or dwarves, whichever's second, then come in. And then after that, I don't really play any of them, so it's all a bit of it's all who knows, really, isn't it? Why is that an attack? Oh, because I've got to get through him. But I feel like we need that Keymaster, so let's go south and take them down. This mission is likely to be simple and relatively short because it's just getting you to know the basics of your character and the army of Inferno. Although I don't know if they're still called Inferno. I think they are. Moving up. I really do think this one is a perfect successor to 3 after the change that 4 brought. But I know a lot of people that just disregard this one, but it is the most similar to 3 of all of the ones that came after 3. And I very much think of it as a spiritual successor. All of the factions are pretty much the same. Obviously, it lost the Fortress faction and the Conflux faction, and it shared their units out amongst the others. But I think it's alright. Gate into the Infernal Plains to bring reinforcements back to battle. Each stack can gate only once per... Oh, yeah, we'll gate. Thank you very much. We don't need the Sanctuary, but we have got to take on some Minotaurs. Or Minotaurs, as we say over here. Oh, there's quite a few of the buggers. Have you got any good spells yet? No, we've only got gating. Oh, that's the imps, sorry. Go on then, we'll give gating a whirl. See what it does. Summon some imps, friend. No one get too close to them. Give them what for. Now that I've slowed it down, it's noticeable that their attack happens slightly after the animation. Obviously, it should happen after the animation, but really it should happen in sync with the animation. But it doesn't. They tend to do their attack, and then there's a brief pause, and then the projectile will come out, or whatever they're doing will then come out. Does that one hit a larger area? Yes, but it only kills 2 of all of those. And that's the only spell we can do. Whereas if we fireball, oh, we don't kill any anyway. Might as well meteor shower in it then. Bring the rain! Nice. Right, finish them for me, familiars. Don't get hit. Oh, bugger. Interesting attack animation. Oh, it doesn't summon many, does it? Oh, this battle actually will be a doddle. But we want those to die before our main troops. So we'll pull those as far away as we can get them. Minotaurs do not have very much initiative, and so they constantly move after the rest of us. But they also, there being only 10 of them with no hero, they're not going to do much damage, so we should just rush them. I'm eager to hear, those of you that have played Heroes 5, what your favourite factions are, and specifically why. I do also quite like Necropolis, but not as much as the other 3. Dwarves, humans, elves. They are just the best. The elves just look so good in this version. I just think they look really nice. Let's do advanced gating. Keymaster 10, that unlocks a gate somewhere for us, likely underground. I'm feeling like, given that Godric came south and pursues you down there, and you can't get through that garrison anyway, and Rutger came from the north, I feel like it is setting you up to go into the underground. I'm not sure we're going to want to summon. We'll take advanced destruction. Ah, there we are. This is indeed the way out. Not bothered with that. Let's just go down. Oh!
The gates! Where is that damn tunnel on the gates to Sheol? If I hadn't used them myself, I would almost swear they didn't exist.
It's right behind you. It's literally right behind you. What was that about? Oh, this game does have some interesting moments, doesn't it? At least his voice acting is much better than Isabel's was. Isabel's was just so poor. I thought Godric was alright, but I couldn't really stand Isabel. Can we get any? Yes. More demons as we keep pressing through. This one, not so challenging. The campaigns do get harder as you go on. They do get, well, much harder, but they don't start very hard. And I think I've got it on a medium-ish difficulty. But then we are, as I say, also because whilst the campaigns overall get harder as you progress further into the 5 or 6 of them that are available, the first mission of each one tends to generally always be quite simple. So it's always going to be a bit easier at the start, I'm afraid. Ah, that way. No more movement points. Come on, Agreal. Why do you move so slowly? There's also a bit of a plot twist in the storyline that's going to come on a little bit later, and you can kind of see it from a mile off. It's rather poorly written, if I do say so myself. Someone who's never written anything. I also get the strong feeling that the end of the mission is now a stone's throw away, and so I don't need any of these troops that I'm gathering. Because your army, no matter what, cannot beat Godric. I haven't seen what Rutger's got, but I'm assuming it's similar with Rutger. So it's just a case of getting out, really. Unless there's sort of some grand battle that's about to happen when we get round this corner. But I doubt it. I think it was just... I don't know, though, because they've given you all of this opportunity to train troops. And even then you can get your spells up. It just takes you out to the other side. Well, it's... I think that's going to bring us out behind that garrison that we could not get through. I could get the Ring of Life and stuff. Oh, there's only a few. Go on then. You can see what the dragons look like. Spectral though they may be, they are the tier 7 unit for Necropolis. Right, everyone defend. Get as many as we can with spells and whatnot. And then he's going to fly towards us in a moment anyway, so we'll... He's waiting. He's going to wait. Cast the spell. Weaken them. Nice. Next up. No, keep waiting. You can spell as well. Nice. Oh, he's just constantly waiting. But you've got to take a go sometime. It's gone back to the beginning. Alright, rush him then. We better not have to fight another battle after this. That was so many. No! Now everyone needs to hit him. You're all gonna die, you're not gonna kill any, and he's gonna retaliate and kill you. Not all of them, at least. Come on, folks. In we go. Move them in. They are very good in melee, but they just rarely get to go into melee. Go and kill them. Yes! We'll get some nice things. I don't know if the any artifacts that you gather can carry over into the next mission, but I'm hoping so. All basic luck, always useful. Alright, and we'll be out on the next turn. Let's put that north again. Ah, now that means you can't click. Oh. Hello there, friend. Please be on my team. You had a larger army than me.
What's this? Attacked by that scum Horatio and his horned idiots? Oh, perhaps the Sovereign has discovered my independent mindset. That means trouble.
We're fighting for ourselves now. So we are fighting Horatio. As soon as it loads. There it is. We can do it. Did he have any pit lords? I can't remember what his army composition was. Demon? Oh goodness, his army is really good. There's only 12 of you, that's not worth it. What comes next? His imps. Defend our succubus. Move yourselves up. And they're dead. Oh, nice. They're going to retaliate. Ah, but there's two of them, and they go soon. But R1 goes first. Hit them. No, he's got a might hero. Oh, good. They're focusing on the Cerberus. All right, Betrayal. You don't still have any spells. Oh, we get one kill. That's nice. I think we might be all right. I don't think the hero is actually very good. Oh, look, if we do it there, we hit them all. Nice! And only the imps died, naturally. Oh, he didn't cast any spells. That's fascinating. Bit of a waste of his opportunities, but there we are. We'll take it. You folks, hit them in the back. I need you to kill a little bit more than that. Go on, sacrifice yourselves. In glory and honour to your name. And you're dead. That's alright. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, head over there and hit them. Oh, we got luck. Nice. Now they have a nice little ability, as you've just seen there, that attacks everything around them depending on which way they're facing. So I think we definitely will win this, courtesy of the Cerberus. The downgraded form, the Hellhound, does not have that ability. So as you saw there, they didn't really do anything against us. Oh, that's not very good. You should be able to finish her off, though. These Cerberus are doing loads of damage. That's really nice. And yeah, this is over. Just got to actually win it, but it is over. Nice. Oh, he's casting a spell on us. Oh. That's right, the army does not carry over to the next mission, so any troops we lose, it means absolutely nothing. We can survive this with one unit and it will be the same. All 58. Those are doing so much damage. But then the Horned Demons, by comparison, aren't. And I'm fairly certain they're a higher rank. Or are the Horned Demons now the second and the Cerberus is the third? I think they might be. Which would explain why they're so much better than them. We'll just keep hitting them now. Oh, I didn't need you to move around there, but that's alright. Let the Cerberus have another go. Come on. It'll be all over any minute now. There it is. Nice. Erasial, you dare to stop my crusade. You will pay with fire. Oh. That's quite nice. Hellfire. Does Raziel have any lines? No.
So, Scrumming Imp, let us discuss your death. Tell me why you were here, and it will be fast. Otherwise, I shall turn you over to Liara.
And it will be excruciatingly slow. Please, Raziel, refuse to talk.
No! I was told to get two things. One is the artifact that Nikolai used in the battle, the heart of the Griffin. The other is your head.
He does talk.
Why? The Demon Sovereign knows I am loyal.
You lie. You have betrayed him and he knows. Kargalev will protect me. He will...
Yeah. What will I do?
Oh, wow.
Go on.
It's him in person.
Tell me. Give me orders. I love that.
How is Agriel going to get away now?
Master, I did not mean it.
You fail. You lose. You pay. I know you and your ambitions. You are strong, but I am patient. You're next.
Oh. We'll never know. Oh, that's cool. But we'll go with expert destruct magic. Yay! And the mission completes. Agriel must overcome Demon Lord Vea, who has been sent by the Demon Sovereign to seize the heart of the Griffin. Oh, it wasn't the Demon Sovereign himself. It was a lesser... this lesser person, Demon Lord Vea. But anyway, there we are. Inferno campaign, mission 1. And now we move to mission 2. Something I do hope to maybe do, just to highlight the differences, is once having completed this sort of round of 6 or maybe 7, however it will be, with the Inferno campaign, is to then do at least 1, maybe 2 videos of Heroes 7 to give you some comparison between the two and show you the differences therein. But for now, that is going to be all. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do hope you're going to stick with Heroes, certainly for just this little run, and we'll take stock of where we are at the end. But until then, dear friends, Nevair Naden Perimad Melunin, and farewell.